he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jamar Chase, 75 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Mahomes now on first down. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a signal and a timeout call. As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. David Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. taken at the goal line. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. It's Kelsey on the ground. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? From the shotgun, it's Young. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Young to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. They run. It's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. David Johnson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Zerline on and the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down. Mahomes going to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, Johnson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnson, and pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 19-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Throwing, Young. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Touchdown! Darren Waller from 19 yards away. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Mahomes to throw it. Rolling to his right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.